Here at the bottom of the first, Yoshinobu Yamamoto with a 3-0 lead already. Clips the corner for strike one. He's working on a win presented by the Home Depot. Look at the first 60 starts of a Dodger career in the lowest ERAs. Yoshinobu Yamamoto is right there in the 5 spot.
Not too good.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Now strike 3.
So he's got him in a 2-2 count and then just puts him away. Battled injuries and
on a line to Muncy. And now Vargas and Yamamoto will share a glance in front of the plate.
Ball came off the bat at 100 miles an hour. It was a curveball. That's the way that Vargas started last night. He got out in front a little bit, but he hit a line drive to left and was retired, but hit safely and got on base the rest of the night.
Benintendi rolls it to Freddie Freeman. Shuffles toward the line and gives it to Yamamoto. That's a 1-2-3 shutdown first inning. 3-0 Dodgers on to the second. Dots a splitter, strike 3. It's both Montgomerys to begin the second.
So both hitters this inning, if you look at the pitches and where the location is, Yama doing a nice job of moving the ball around, going in, out.
That's 3. High heat at 98. Back-to-back Ks to finish a 1-2-3 second. Yamamoto readies for his 10th. Finally gets him. 3 straight Ks.
Kind of crazy, though. That's the 34th pitch of the day for Yamamoto. He's expended 17 of those in the last 2 hitters. I actually think just one Polish guy asked. That was Rick.
On the 0-2, Benintendi hits it to Freeman on the ground. 4 perfect innings for Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The sun started to peek through. You saw where the shadow was approaching home plate. 3-1, popped him up. Freeman camped out. 1 out.
So you want to hit against Yamamoto. Braden Montgomery had this opportunity. Ball on the edge, ball on the bottom of the zone. Let's just go off the plate and, oh, just for good measure, let's go corner.
Got him swinging. 15 up, 15 down. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the reigning World Series MVP, facing a Reds hot White Sox lineup, who's been dominating at home, scoring more than 6 runs per game for the last 2 weeks. The 3-2. Tipped into the glove, strike 3.
Went with a 3-2 cutter, and he had tied him up earlier with that pitch. Gonzalez had swung, and it was so far inside. This one gets a good part of the plate, but able to put him away.
On the ground, stopped at first by Freddie. The toss to Yamamoto, out number 2.
Glove save down at first base by Freddie. That was an elite play right there.
And as Yamamoto got back to the mound, EK, you saw him doing what? signaling to himself.
Right.
To calm back down, get back into his rhythm, into his zone. Fly ball from Carroll, called toward the line. Reaches out, makes the catch as he crashes into the wall. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, perfect through 6 innings in Chicago. And how about the defense in this inning?
Freddie with that glove making a nice save right there. And then Alex Call running into the wall. I got it. I got it. Let's go to break.
On a 2-2, Antonacci strikes out swinging.
You mentioned a little earlier that Yamamoto had not been using his splitter as often in today's contest, which is exactly right. But it's
hit hard to left. Call is there. 2 out. Popped in the air. Third base side. Muncy is there. 21 up. 21 down. This Saturday belongs to Yoshinobu Yamamoto. His 13th start of 2026. So far, one of the best of his entire life. The 95th pitch of the afternoon for Yamamoto. It's a payoff to the shortstop. Montgomery lines it to Freeman, and he's there.
Freddie not messing around with the glove this afternoon. That thing has got gold written all over it. Snags this line drive.
The 1-1 to my draw. Rolled to short. Bobbled by Betts, and my draw's aboard. The first base runner of the game comes on a 2-out slow roller to shortstop.
Even when the ball gets away, goes right to Espinal, then you wonder if Rojas is in that position. We've seen him do some fantastic things. Just bad break that's going to be scored in air. This ball had some top spin on it. It hits on the dirt and just kind of takes off. And we've talked to players on both ball clubs. This infield, it is not good. It is not good. Not an excuse, but it is not good.
Bouncing ball to second. Espinal charges, and that ends the 8th. Yamamoto no longer perfect, but still no hits as we go to the 9th in Chicago. 0 runs for the White Sox. We are staying here. We are not going to break. And everybody here at Wright Field is aware of what Yamamoto is pursuing. After losing his perfect game bid in the bottom of the 8th on an error at short. We'll go back out to the mound for the 9th, looking for a different type of history. Peters crushed to right field. It's gone. Deja vu. The White Sox first hit of the game off Yoshinobu Yamamoto is a solo home run.
One of the few pitches that's left over the middle part of the plate. Peters gets it. The question, will it remain fair? Just inside the foul pole.
Right center, Pages is calling for it. Here's the first out. And after that, Dalton Rushing is coming to the mound along with Max Muncy. And Yama saying it's on me.
We've shown it all afternoon. You know what has been so great about Yamamoto, and he's just been living on edges. One of the few pitches that he left over the middle part of the plate was a middle, and what an effort. What an absolute great effort by Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
The South Side stands. Doesn't matter if they're wearing Dodger blue, black and white. Popped him up. That's a win for LA. 7-1 the final score. Yoshinobu Yamamoto the headliner.
All you can do is look in awe of what this man did, and almost got that perfect game, but just a great effort. Answered the question of, will the Dodgers lose 2 in a row? Absolutely not.
And the answer remains no. 29 games since consecutive losses for the Dodgers. 8-0 following a loss since the 13th of May. Yamamoto perfect into the 8th. Lost a no-hitter. Leading off the top of the 9th on a solo home run. But still an outing that we will remember. That's going to do it for us from the South Side. For Eric Karros, Kirsten Watson, and our crew, Mike Levy producing, Bob Sipowicz directing. I'm Stephen Elson. Thanks so much for being with us as we watched Yoshinobu Yamamoto shove against Chicago.